Long ago, in a distant kingdom, there lived a queen who fell gravely ill and needed a special cure. The king heard of a rare magical flower said to possess powerful healing abilities. Soldiers searched far and wide until they found the flower and brought it back to the queen. After she drank the flower's essence, the queen healed and gave birth to a beautiful baby girl with long golden hair, whom they named Rapunzel. However, her hair was no ordinary hair. It retained the magical powers of the flower. An evil witch named Gothel knew the secret of these powers. She had used the flower herself to stay young and powerful. When she discovered that the flower's magic had been transferred to the baby, she kidnapped Rapunzel and took her to a hidden tower in the forest. There, she raised Rapunzel as her own daughter, but kept her imprisoned to use her magical powers to maintain her youth. Years went by, and Rapunzel grew up in the tower, unaware of the outside world. She longed to see the lights that sparkled in the sky each year on her birthday, without knowing that these lights were actually lanterns released by the kingdom's people in search of her. Whenever Rapunzel asked Gothel to leave the tower, Gothel would frighten her with tales of the dangerous world and people who wanted to steal her powers. One day, a young thief named Flynn Rider stumbled upon the tower while fleeing from the royal guards. Seeing him as a chance to explore the world, Rapunzel hid the stolen royal crown that Flynn had taken from the palace and agreed to return it to him if he would take her to see the floating lights. Rapunzel and Flynn embarked on an exciting adventure. Along their journey, they faced numerous challenges, including soldiers chasing Flynn and Gothel's minions trying to reclaim Rapunzel. Over time, Rapunzel began to see the real world with fresh eyes, discovering her abilities and courage. A strong friendship developed between her and Flynn, which later blossomed into love. But Gothel wouldn't let things go as Rapunzel wished. She deceived Rapunzel and took her back to the tower, making her believe that Flynn was using her. However, Flynn, truly in love with her, returned to rescue her. In the end, Rapunzel discovered her true identity, that she was the lost princess. Gothel tried to stop Rapunzel from escaping by cutting her magical hair, but the hair lost its powers. Gothel's magic faded, reverting her to her true, hideous form. As she tried to flee, she fell from the tower and perished. Rapunzel returned to the kingdom, where her parents welcomed her with tears of joy. She married Flynn, and they lived happily ever after.